Oh, I guess you're not.
Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I am Ebony and I am glowing. I know that I am glowing because I am tanned. I I am brown skinned it. I am sun kissed and
First,
chocolate.
first, first of all, first of all, other people are supposed to tell you that you are glowing, not you tell yourself that you're glowing.
That's a lot. I can tell myself whatever I want to because I'm myself and myself can see
I
it.
mean, you technically glow every day because you're so bright.
Bitch, no. I'm glowing because I am sun kissed and I have a new shade. And
Okay,
everybody been
so where
noticing it.
did you go to get sun kissed?
I went to Fort Walton Beach and
Okay,
I beached. I
did
beached. I
did
beached
you
so
put
much
suntan lotion
my
on?
lips was I did. I did and I done. My whole body is tanned.
Mm,
Even
mm.
my booty didn't even see no sun. I was like, damn. Come on, sun in Fort Walton Beach. Oh, the
Well,
sun
I
must
am
the hug.
glad that you had a great
Yes.
vacation
The sun
and that you
hugged
have
on
been.
me and loved on me. The sun said, where you been?
That's what the sun said.
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh. My endorphins are up. I feel so good and energized. Oh, ah, it's better than sex. Almost. Not quite, but
All right. So, what are you drinking on? I'm glad you had a great vacation.
Actually, my margarita maker drank my margarita. Didn't bring it up here to me, so I guess he needed to drink more than I did. So I'm waiting on him to
Oh,
bring
okay.
it. So
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
let me see this.
All right.
This crochet shirt you got on? Did you make that?
This is denim.
Oh,
It's a
it's
denim
cute.
shirt. It's a dress.
It's a lot of
It's a
cleavage.
denim
Okay,
dress.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Very
I've been
summertime.
kissed by
I
the
love it.
sun too
I
because it's
mean,
hot.
I can't tell. I can't
It's
really tell.
hot here in Houston. You see these earrings?
The earrings are cute. Your hair is
I
so
made
long.
these. I know, girl. This is my new creation, girl. They so gorgeous.
Yeah,
I'm in
those
love
are
with them.
cute.
I had to wear this today.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's so much stuff going on. There's so much stuff going on in
What?
this world today. So first of all, this don't have nothing to do. Well, first of all,
There's
I'm
nothing.
drinking a little Crown Peach and a little Simply Peach. That's what I'm drinking
Okay.
because that's normally before the show. Anyway, so this don't have nothing to do with nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
I saw a story today about three little girls, 12 and two 13-year olds,
Mm-hmm.
who killed a 64-year-old man.
I saw. I just saw the headline. What happened?
Like the story ain't storying.
They just beat him to death, right, or something like that.
Yeah, they bludgeoned him to death. Um,
Was he a
don't I
bum?
don't know what the no, I don't know what the narrative. I don't know the narrative is not. They haven't put it all out yet.
That's crazy.
Um, but it's crazy that they three little preteens, well, a preteen and two teenagers, just killed a man. And then the reason how they figured it all out is because one of the little 13-year-olds, she just got shot this morning.
Oh damn! But they been knew who did it though, because I saw the
They
headline
didn't
days ago.
know. They no, no, they didn't know who did it.
Mm, okay.
They didn't know who did it. They just this is crazy. This thing is crazy. I'm like, what do you mean three little teenagers?
There's some murderers out there outside. That's why I don't go outside because it's
Oh,
murderers
but
out
you was
there.
outside in Florida. What else was you
It's too
doing in
hot.
Florida? You
It's too
was
it was
spotting
too
and
hot on the
bopping.
beach. It was too hot on the beach for them. The sand is messy. They don't like to be on the sand. That's where I was. They was in the streets. I was on the sand. Okay.
You was at the beach. They was in the streets.
Exactly. I was out the way. They
Okay.
weren't trying to fool with me. Mhm.
Listen, you know, Atlanta is the black Mecca, right?
Was that where this was?
No, no, I've moved on.
Oh,
Um, it is the don't do that. Don't do
okay.
that.
I got a message.
Y'all know that's like it's considered the black Mecca. Like that's just everything black is in Atlanta, and apparently everything HIV. The numbers just keep going up.
I wonder. Well, it's the download capital of the world, ain't it? Isn't it? Like they
The
refuse to put
numbers just
anything on
keep
it.
going up. Like it's to the point where I feel like if I even meet somebody from Atlanta, I don't want to date you. I don't want to sleep with you. I
Listen,
want to ask you, like, hey, are you from Atlanta? Cause are you been to, when's the last time you been to Atlanta?
no
Cause
shade to
I don't
people
know.
from Atlanta. No shade from people from Atlanta, but I don't even want them niggas sitting on my couch.
It's
You can't even.
crazy.
I don't even want your mind. Just don't bother with it. Like for real. Like I live super close to Atlanta too, so it's just gonna come this way. Thank God I'm married. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I mean,
Hallelujah.
they rank number three, but it
Out
don't
of
even matter. Like they just keep going. It
wait,
just
who's number
keep.
two and number one though?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who the other ones are.
Don't
I'm
tell
sure
us
we
they
can
number
Google
three.
it.
I'm thinking they number one. If it don't
No,
matter then.
I mean, it's just. Let me
If you're
see.
not first, you're last. Don't nobody care. We want to know who's number one, number two. Like shit. We staying out of Atlanta. Where the fuck we don't need to go? Tell us that. Who's number one, number two?
Well, then don't go to DC either,
I
cause they number
won't.
one.
Will not. Don't have no reason to
They
go
number
there.
one. DC is number one.
Damn. Okay. Don't need to go to DC. I have no business in DC. That's not my town.
Yeah. Um. So okay. So this as of no, this ain't even the right. This ain't even the right one. This ain't even giving us the right time frame. This one is the closest one. Yeah. It's DC, New York, Maryland, and then Georgia as far as state.
Mm,
But as far as cities, not Tampa, Florida. Not Tampa, Florida.
I believe it.
Are you serious? This ain't none of the retired people. What are they doing? Is it all the retired people?
No, the retired people go to Boca Raton.
No, they in Tampa. They got huge
They in
retirement
Orlando
communities.
and Boca Raton, honey.
Let
And
me
Kissimmee. They in
see.
Kissimmee, Florida, and all those places like that.
Mm. I'm just saying, y'all need to put on some condoms. Or how about what happened to the good old uh, abstaining from sex? What happened to
Just wait
that?
till you're married. Just wait till you're married, like I did.
Yeah, just wait until you're married. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that? What happened to keeping your virginity sacred?
Shit. Everybody want to test. They want to test drive them cars before they get it. Cause baby, test drive them cars, but at least put some a Rubbermaid floor mats down in it before you take it for a spin.
I'm saying like,
Please.
okay, so marriage rates are up, divorce is down, and HIV is up.
I'm never getting divorced. We gonna be miserable in this hole together.
Y'all, I mean that the cooties is real out here, y'all.
They are real. Like, uh, it's hard when you see some like anytime any of the single people be like, yeah, I met somebody, they from such and such. and they say where it is, and if it's Atlanta or someplace on eight or someplace I know has a high STD rate, I'm like, yikes.
Ooh, yikes. That shit is scary.
Yikes. Yeah, that's mm. I'm glad that's not my life.
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there. I'm glad it ain't mine either.
It could have been.
So no, it couldn't. Oh yeah, it could have been. Oh, it could have been. Lord, thank you, Lord, for it
It's
not being.
amazing that the AIDS has like, I guess it since we didn't hear much about it, I guess it had died down or at least, but to know that the numbers are getting higher and higher after this time and people know, and I guess it's just like they don't care because they can get medicine for it. It's treatable. I mean, shit is treatable. You don't die from it like it used to be a death sentence, and now it's not. People just like
Hmm.
fuck it. I mean, shit. If I get it, I'll just take some. Oh, for whatever they taking for it, and just gonna move on about they shit.
Yeah,
But
because this. I
it's
mean,
the time you don't have it to the time you know you got it. It's fucked up. Like that time when you sick and you don't know you got it, and you thinking you just got a common cold and you can't heal from that shit, and you be on your
hmm
deathbed and you go. That's when I think it's the worst period until you get the meds in you. From everybody that we've spoken to and everyone that we know that has experienced it, it's been like that type of situation. Fuck, who wants to go through that? I don't know, man.
too much, honey. It's too
I'm just sending
much.
closed leg prayers and condom wearing prayers to Atlanta and DC and whoever else those numbers that was in the top five, those places, all them places, and for Alabama and for the people around in the surrounding areas in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Every
Just the
fucking
whole
where.
world. Just give it to everybody. Just give it to
The
everybody. Why you
world.
just yeah, just give it to the world.
Just the world. Just the
I
world.
mean, it's just beyond ridiculous now. Like, I mean, y'all know we are for free everything around here, but just put
Hmm.
some, just cover it up,
I guess they want to
cover it
feel it.
up, keep it clean. Listen,
I
if you
guess they don't
want to
look like
feel
they
it,
got it.
if you want to feel it, go get tested. You can go get tested.
It doesn't even matter now though. The way that's living
And
dormant,
then,
people
you know
like
what I'm
they
saying? If you really have to, if you really want to feel it, because if you're feeling great, if you really want to feel it,
you better say something crazy.
go get tested. I ain't gonna say nothing
I
crazy.
mean, the first day I wouldn't be mad if my first date was at a clinic.
I'm, you
Shit,
know,
take me to there so I
take
can
me
know so
to
we
the
can get
clinic.
busy.
Yes,
And it ain't even
yeah,
about wanting to do a raw. It's just that so we can do it and do it all night and free. But you
all
can
of
get
that.
that in your mouth. You can get it all in your mouth and stuff in the form of thrush and canker sores and all that shit that be on y'all's lips. So you just can't get away with oral sex. There are things you can get on your mouth.
Mhm. So, do you know what cura is?
I'm glad you asked. I do just have to know what Okonofuno philia is. I do just happen to know what that is.
Cura.
Unophilia, Carol, unophilia. So I
Kira.
know it has something here.
Kera.
Okay, it don't
Kira.
matter. So it's uno with the one. So I know that there's one involved. So it's the act of one eating its own feces or cum or vomit or just
Fluids.
in the one.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Well, you're going to be disappointed in this because, first of all, you're not right. But you're going to be very disappointed because this has nothing to do with any of that. It is the sexual arousal to thunder and lightning.
And it's called what?
Cura.
That's stupid. It should have
Why is
something
it
to do.
stupid?
Because it should not. It should let me know that it's thunder and lightning or weather. Meteorology, meteoral anthropophilia or some shit. Not no damn shit that has to do with whatever the fucking word I can't pronounce.
Weatherphilia? You needed it to be weatherphilia?
I need to know meteor. Yes, whatever, something like that. Something have to do with the clouds. What's also cumulus, cumulus, something like that. Like shit.
That would be like a an obsession or a sexual arousal to a cloud. That would not
Hey,
be
you would
to
know what it
lightning and
was. You would get it right away. So it doesn't matter. Like you would understand. Like that word that they made up for that is dumb. I'm so fed up with the English language. I'm stupid.
I saw this because um there was a news story that I saw of a couple being struck by lightning because they decided to have sex in the rain
Struck him right in the ass, didn't it?
on a tin picnic table,
Oh, they was
a
asking to be electrocuted.
metal picnic table.
They were asking for it. Ooh, I bet they came so hard after that struck him in the ass or her in the ass or whoever was on top. Did they survive?
They both survived, but they both have like tons of
Somebody fucked
issues.
up.
Yeah,
Who issues?
all kinds of issues. Like one of them has, they have some neurological issues.
It's
Um,
not funny, it's not funny, but it kind of is. And you got stuck in your damn head.
I wish that somebody who did the story, I wish they would have asked him some sexual questions like, do your dick still get hard? Is your pussy still wet? Like,
Of
I
course,
wish
they're
they
not
would
going to ask
ask
them any
those
questions.
questions. They were having sex. So are you still able to get aroused after this? Like, I want to know this stuff.
A news reporter, yeah, if one of us was somebody who deal with maybe if it was an adult film actress interviewing them, but not goddamn Susie Markle from Channel 5 News.
Well, I wanna know, do it still work? Or when it hit them, like did it send an electric jolt,
It had
through their
to.
bodies? Did they automatically come from it? Like was it the best orgasm ever? Like,
I don't
I
know
I want to know. I have so many questions for this couple.
who had the bright idea to do it on a tin table. That's so dumb. They are the
I'm
dumb.
like,
They could have died.
they could have
How they
died.
died? He got struck in the ass and both got electrocuted.
No,
That's
they
funny.
did not pass away, but they definitely did suffer. It's like all these different conditions. But most of them are like neurological conditions. Which I just was like, that's crazy. Not that's crazy that they could have these conditions. I just think the whole incident is just crazy. I'm all for having sex in the rain, but if it's just lightning and thundering, like, why?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be outside trying to do it in the rain. That's just ignoramus.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I decided to look up this kink because there are plenty of people out there they do have
Cuckoo,
sex in safe
cuckoo.
environments. They have sex in safe environments. They wait for the thunderstorms and the lightning to come and they are attracted to that, but I guess to step it up a notch would be to have sex outside in the elements.
That's so stupid. I'm sorry. I just cannot get on board with the stupidity. That's like saying I like chainsaws and waiting for a goddamn
That's a
chainsaw
fetish. There is
massacre
a
to come
fetish
in.
for that.
It's still stupid. All of it's
It's like
stupid.
what is it like like mechan it's like something with
It's like chainsaw massacre.
no, it's like something
Megalomacophilia.
mechanical. It's like mechanical something, mechanicophilia or something like that when people have fed like are like attracted to like different like tools and stuff. It's something like that.
I don't know, but they're just some idiots. I'm sorry. I'm yucking at young because y'all could have died out there. That's so stupid.
You think they're idiots because they have
Yeah,
sex outside in the store?
yeah. And I'm sure the idiots just like this.
Well, there definitely was no pictures,
What's their names?
so I cannot. There was no names. It
Oh, well,
just said
damn.
a
We already
couple,
know. Where were they? What state?
a couple. Guess what state?
Don't say Florida.
Uh, well, I won't say it then because you did. I won't say it. I definitely won't say it. But you already know where they was at.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
1000%.
No.
Who are you talking to?
Keep going.
Listen. So I cannot help but to continuously keep going down this rabbit hole, and I really want to stop. This is like the Blueface and
Oh,
Krishan.
please. What else can go on with these people? They got the
I'm
baby. The
not.
baby. There's something
I'm
wrong with it.
no, 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 no. It's not about them. I said I'm
Oh,
going down the same type of rabbit hole that I was when it came to them. With this
oh.
P. Diddy stuff, this Diddy stuff is just getting more crazy.
I haven't, usually I'll be on it. My sources were also on vacation, so I didn't get any news. I'll probably come back with news next week. But what you got? Because I haven't heard anything else.
Machine Gun Kelly,
It's saying what?
that Diddy gave him some Snoop Doggy Dogg weed, and he was so freaking high that he was running around butt naked dancing all night in front of Diddy.
Who said that? I mean, I know you
He
said
said it. He said it.
Machine Gun Kelly. That's what said Megan Fox, right? Uh, he said that where?
He had it's a whole interview. He's talking about he did it. He said it in the interview.
And why everybody just not coming out saying this shit? This is what I don't like. That's what I don't like. And as much as me and Diddy go back and forth with each other, I
You don't believe it?
I just some shit like nobody. Okay, you asked for some weed, he gave it to you. You smoked it, you got fucked up. Just like when Smokey did when he was fucking running the street from the chicken coop and doing like this shit because he had PCP in it. That is, you chose to smoke it. Nobody made you smoke it. You were smoking with them. He probably said, "Hey, this is gonna get you, get you. Do you want to party, party?" As they saying, and he smoked it, and you get what you get. Does anybody fondle his booty?
He didn't say that.
Of course not. He ain't gonna tell that, but he gonna tell everything else. Shit. If he gonna tell all of it. Machine Gun Kelly.
And then CBJ's been talking.
This Stevie J. What's Stevie J talking
He
about?
said he been friends with Diddy for 29 years. He don't know what
29 years.
none of it. He don't know what nobody talking about. Y'all all crazy. The world is crazy. He ain't did none of the shit y'all talking about. He ain't even that kind of person. Y'all all
I
crazy.
believe it. I believe it. I think people give Diddy too much credit for shit. Some of the shit is just ridiculous. I don't believe he set nobody up to be killed. I just don't believe any of that. It's giving, y'all just want to make Diddy this god of a devil, of a demon, of the Illuminati. Give
I
me a
feel
break.
like he pissed somebody off in the Illuminati, and that's the reason why all of this stuff is coming out. This is why he done pissed off
Look,
the Illuminati gods.
wait, let me just say this, and this is reaching out to the Illuminati. Uh, we've been doing this podcast for 5 years. We funny.
We not.
And the
I'm not selling
Illuminati,
my soul.
the
I'm not selling my
Illuminati
soul. You
ain't
nope,
never came
nope,
to me. The Illuminati ain't never
nope,
came to me and be like, "Yo, what you want to
no,
do to get
no.
on?"
Mm-mm. We don't want to do
Even
it. I don't want
even
no parts of
even
that.
before I was married and all that, nobody came to me and be like, "Hey, if you do this, you can get on." Not even my regular smuggler life, because that's why people not saying that shit. Because in my regular smuggler life, in Oklahoma or Milwaukee or any fucking place I lived, nobody has ever been like, if you do this, you can get on. Because people don't say that shit. Fuck. Now you get put in positions, you get put in places where things are happening around you and there are choices. You got options. Option A is, as my good friend Denzel would say, leave before the devil come. Or you're going to stay until the devil come and there's going to be some tinkering and tankering going on. So if you want to be with the tinker tankering, that's on you. If you want to not be tinkered or tankered with, you don't get your ass up out of there to do some time.
You was crazy.
And you can tell by the way the music shifts on how things are gonna go. That's what I noticed when things are about to go down. And that's in any party, you know. If you're at a party and y'all dance like this, hey, and then all of a sudden that music starts to wind down and slow wind, you go, oh shit. Okay, it's time for me to go. People start to come out of stuff. You know, they about to party.
You can't find your car keys
They about to
because
party.
they over there in the bowl.
You about to party. Yeah, you don't give up your stuff, and that's what I'm saying. People be just no, and duh. I'm lucky because I don't go to parties and eat the party favors. They're in the cute little bowls on little tables. They look like candies. Them ain't candies. They're not can't. Don't eat them. The little
Don't eat them.
don't do it.
Your HIV rate gonna go up.
Yo, you probably already
you
got it. You know,
you don't want your
herpes and all
HIV
that.
rate going up.
Listen, I just don't feel like, I know we're making light of it, but I just don't feel like, I just feel like there have been choices. And unfortunately, I think he's going to get put in that same realm of situations with like R. Kelly, when a lot of those women had choices. And those young girls' parents who took them to them, those parents had choices. And even as you still had, everybody has choices. And everybody just said, fuck it. You know, I'm just gonna, it's something to say when you get to hang out with Diddy or hang out with the elites, the best of the best. And then they're gonna try to drag Jay-Z up in this. No, that's what you're not gonna do. You're not about to.
Listen. We already had this discussion,
No, we
and
haven't.
Salone already said it. He, something Jay-Z stuff about to pop up too. So just give it time.
Solange. I don't,
And
I
I'm
don't,
just
I
and
don't.
I'm just saying that uh Beyonce is preparing herself
Oh God, you're one of
to
them.
divorce him. hmm She's
Which means
preparing
preparing
herself for the
herself.
divorce.
She can
Okay.
survive without that Negro. What she mean preparing herself?
All right. Mark my
You would
words.
think you would think if somebody wants to divorce somebody, they would just divorce them. She might actually love him and build, but I'm saying, oh, she's got to stack her papers and get this just right in.
You don't think that she has to?
Yeah, I think she has to get what she wants lined up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But as
It's
far as like
happening. It's gonna happen. Watch.
making it a big whoop to do, like she been
She
planning.
is so
I've been planning
she
my
is
exit for
tired.
years.
She is tired,
Child, I'm tired of
and
what?
it's about to go down. It's
Because
about to be
Casey
done.
be at
Watch
home.
by the end
So
of the
what you
year.
tired
And
of?
you're going to be like, you know what? You said this back in April, and I'm be like, okay,
Girl, I still
I
don't
did.
believe it.
Okay.
I just, I want. I mean, not to say that they're not happy. If she gonna leave him because his ass is still cheating, it's not gonna be because this other bullshit. She don't need to be with him anyway. And I just want to see all the children outside, not just the girls. I want to see what's going on with the son too. Now that's all I got to say. Now let's go move on. Get off the Carters.
Why you need to see what the son is doing?
Because everybody keeps saying there's something wrong with him. Like he's on the spectrum or something. I need to see it.
But if he is on the spectrum, what do that have to do with anything?
It don't. I don't believe it. I need them to quit talking about that.
Okay. So how you feel about Russia officially adding the LGBTQ plus community to the national terrorist list?
What now?
Russia officially adds the LGBTQ movement to its list of terrorist and extremist organizations. The movement could be subject to arrest and bank freezes.
I'm going to zip my lips.
Why? We are unbothered on this show. You are not zipping your lips. How do you feel about Russia adding this community as a terrorist?
I think they need to. I think it's not a bad idea.
And why is that? Why
That's
do
why
you
I said I
think
didn't
that?
want to say nothing. That's why I said
Why
I
do
didn't
you
want to
think
say
the
nothing.
L? Well, why do you think that the LGBTQ plus community are terrorists? Why?
Not all. I would eliminate some letters from that, but because they would be terrorizing people.
But everybody terrorizes people. Well, not
The
everybody, but
B,
a lot
the
of people.
BLM, the BLM should be a part of that too. But I
You,
believe so. I believe that there are organizations
hmm
set together to bring other folks down.
So you think that's what they're doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
specifically the transgender community part of those LGBT, all them. The T in the
Okay.
and the T in that, because they want to take away and not, and let me just specify too, not the women that are transitioning to men, but the men that are transitioning to women. Them, I think they are contributing to the terroristic tactics of trying to take away women's rights.
Okay. I'm trying to be supportive of your it sounds like a bunch of BS to me, but okay. I mean, you feel how you feel.
Listen, I don't know anything about this. You just brought this on me because I never heard nothing about this. But no, I
You just
seriously though,
answered that with conviction, like you have thought about this and
yeah, though
yeah, I mean,
I had no idea, but I do feel like in some ways, I mean, with all those groups that are formed very quickly and getting this money, they're building money. I do believe that it is a way for, I mean, that's stupid that they would do that. But anyway, go ahead.
you okay, because you're not sounding very intelligent on this matter right now
I'm not,
at
because I
all.
don't care about it. I'm just making up stuff as I go. I don't even know anything about it. Russia doing something, it don't surprise me that Russia's gonna do something. They Russians. That's what they do. They rush to do stuff. So I ain't got time.
I cannot. I can't.
I ain't got time.
Rushing to do stuff. I can't. I
Yeah, I
cannot.
can't. Why would they do that? What was the purpose of it? Because they don't want gay. That's the way to just ban gay that community in their little country or whatever. That's all.
In their little country.
I mean, they big country. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I think it is. I don't think that the movement is terroristic. I do feel like I do have a problem with the pronoun.
What's the
It's
pronoun?
the pronouns.
Oh, the
Um,
pronouns.
not
Wait,
not 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 the fact that people have pronouns. I have a problem with the fact that on site people are supposed to automatically know what your fucking pronoun is. I don't
Or
agree with
not,
that.
or
Like
not on
if
site.
or don't know what your pronoun is. Like I don't know you. I just met you unless you walk up to me and say, "Hi, my name is Shari and my pronouns are her and she." You know what I'm saying? If you don't walk up to me and immediately say that to me, if I say he, she to you and you go by them, do not cuss me out. I don't know
Right.
that. Where is that posted? Is it posted on your forehead? Like I don't know that your pronoun. Like don't get no attitude with me. Don't get mad with me. Don't talk crazy to me because I don't know your fucking pronoun.
Over the phone. Over the phone.
And over
It's
listen,
hard to determine if your
listen.
name is James Jemison and I say sir, and you tell me I've misgendered you. The fuck I'm supposed to know that if I say yes or no, sir? That's what I deal with.
Well, I do know that a lot of companies now are taking the sir and the ma'am out.
How? What you say?
You just say the person's name, Mister. I mean, whatever the name is.
Exactly.
You can't even say
Exactly
Mister
what you
and Mrs.
say.
I don't
You
know.
can't.
I don't,
It's hard. You can't because everything is it's there is no it's a Mr. or Mrs. or a Miss
yeah, I didn't even think about
or
that.
there's no so and I don't in professional I don't just be like, hey James or hey Carmen.
Well, you
I
have
have to use
to.
their
That's
last
what you
name.
literally have to do. You can't use their last names because you don't know if it's a Mister or a Mrs.
We get dinged for not using last name for using first names. So
Well, if
obviously
you
they don't give
say
a
Miss,
fuck about
yeah, I mean,
that.
but it is really a thing. There's been like so I was in one of my little panel groups and they yes today and they were talking about an event that happened yesterday or the day before yesterday, and they were on a panel with a bunch of different transgenders and gays and straight people. And oh God, oh Lord, oh okay.
I guess you
Goodness
really miss
gracious. Okay.
God.
All right.
I'll keep it wet for you.
And they was they were they were talking and someone said, said something to them and used the wrong pronoun. And they said that they just attacked them. Like the whole panel of transgender LGBT, they all everybody with the pronoun problem
Right.
went off on them. And I'm just like, how are people supposed to know this? Like you, if you're not gonna walk around with those hello stickers, hello, my pronoun is, like, give people grace. All of our
Yeah.
lives, for all of our lives. I'm talking about everybody's life, except for
For them,
somebody
they're
who was
50
just
years.
born in the last
Exactly.
5 years. In the last 5 years, the people that born in the last 5 years, they're the only people that can say, I've always known different about people's pronouns. Before that, before that, this was not a thing. It was not an
They and them
issue.
and
It
all
was
that. No.
not a nothing. So don't
Mm-mm.
be walking around here mad at me in my 46 years
Right.
because I can't look at you who looks like 100% you look like a man, but your name is
The
Tina and you want to be addressed as she. Don't get mad at me because of that.
only time, like,
Just say hi, just say hi
mhm.
or excuse me. I go by Tina, and that Tina will let me know that you would like to be called a she. You know what I'm saying? There are ways to say things to
Yeah.
people without cussing them out, being rude. Like it's so easy. It's so easy to just correct somebody. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
my pronoun is so and so, and then I'll be respectful of that. But they going around cussing out people, they like literally ganged up on this one person
Yeah.
because you walking around here looking like James and you want your name to be Tina.
Yesterday we went to Best Buy
Mm-hmm.
and the person there had was a man, but his fingernails were polished, all colors. Rob says he had
Hmm.
on acrylic. I don't think it was. I think he might have just been dipped, but they were so cute. Anyway, and his mustache was really. It was like a one of those French mustaches. How the
Hmm.
French be wearing it, so it was like that. And skin was great. You could tell that he probably identified as a they or a them.
Hmm.
So I was aware to not even really say nothing. But yes and no, because you know what I'm saying, I didn't have to address him, but by them by the name, I was just like the name. I was on the same tag, but now I'm finding myself trying to be more aware of like, I it's too much for me to have to pay attention to. I don't want to
It's
have
a
to pay
lot.
attention to my surroundings and try to guess what the person is beside me. I don't want to play that guessing game. I really don't even care to be out in people for real. I just want to be able to only have to identify my food, not nothing else.
You want to be able to only identify what?
My food. That's
That's
all.
what
I
I
don't want
thought
to
you
have to
said,
guess.
but I thought I heard wrong. I was like, I clearly must have
No,
heard wrong.
I don't want to have to guess all this other stuff. If you what you are and what you're not, I don't care.
All I'm asking, because I know that we have a community of listeners,
What are you doing?
and I just want everybody to give people grace. Just give people grace when you are trying to tell people, what your pronouns are. Give people grace. I mean, you look in the mirror every day, and if you know that you look like a man, but you identify as a woman, just give people grace and allow them, because most people are going to respect whatever it is that you identify as. Like, I'm not gonna still be calling you James, once you've told me that you identify as Tina. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. Most people aren't going to. They're gonna call you by what you prefer to be called because they want to be called by their preferred name. So, just give people grace. I mean, everybody is just so quick to go off on somebody. Like, it's not even, it's that serious to you, but it's not that serious that you just need to be out here disrespecting and going off on people. It's just too much.
I'm going off on the next person that describes me as crazy. That light skinned person, the light skinned woman over there. I'm gonna be like, I am dark skinned. I identify as dark.
I mean, you really in your mind feel like you are like
Look how
tire
tapped on my
black.
chest is. I can't even hardly stop looking at myself. Baby, I can't even hardly stop looking at myself because I'm so dark. Baby. Oh, when you hurt me, get your ass out of here.
No, I'm not talking about crazy. You identify as crazy.
Psycho. You know what it is, Ma. You know what it is.
I'm about to mute you. Get out.
All right, can we get some say my name, say my name? Say it, say it.
Okay. Hello, new crew. My name is Shanice, and I'm newly single. I am not ready to mingle just yet, but I guess I have no choice. I am interested in my best friend's sister in law, but there's no way to be with her without being with her brother, too. A couple of weekends ago, I tried to play 21 questions and throw some random questions in about thruples and polyamorous things, but neither of them would bite. How do I get her to see I'm interested in her and interested in being her playmate?
First of all, it don't even sound like they interested in you. So, my advice is go find somebody who's also interested in you, because they don't even sound like they're interested in you. And if you made up a whole 21 question game or was playing a 21 question game and was throwing the questions in there and they weren't biting, they definitely ain't into you. I mean, she might not even be into girls, period. So my advice is that find somebody that's interested in you, because
So I said, find somebody else to play with.
yeah, because they ain't trying to play with you.
Yeah. I
What's your
say
advice?
get her alone and talk one-on-one with her to see what type of thing, you can just ask just like questions. Hey, have you guys ever thought about, how do you think such and such would feel if you added a third person or whatever? Just kind of shoot those type of questions around, and that's gonna tell you everything you need to know. And then at that point, she'll probably tell you that we're not interested, we don't swing like that, or we don't do this, or whatever. And then you just go on about your merry little way and try to find
First
somebody
of
else.
all, it is going to be conflict if she decides to have that conversation with this particular person, because why? She has been probably best friends with the best friends with the best friend for I don't know how many years. So the wife is probably gonna feel some kind of way, like you've been checking out her man this whole time. She probably gonna feel like you are trying to act like you're interested in her so you can fuck with him, because you've been wanting
But
to fuck
she
with
don't.
him.
Well, she's
So
just gonna
that's
have to
a
tell her she's only interested in her. She's not interested in him, because that's
but
clearly what
she
this says.
said the only way, no, she said the only way that she can mess with her is to mess with the brother, which is the sister-in-law's husband. That's what she said.
Yeah, she don't want to do that. It don't sound like. She says,
I'm
but
saying, and I'm go ahead.
there's no way to be with him without fucking the brother too. She
Yeah, I
don't want
know
to
that.
fuck the brother. She don't want to fuck her best friend's brother because he's probably
I
like a brother. She wants to do his wife.
I get that. I get that. But I'm just saying the wife is going to be thinking that she really just want to fuck the brother as well.
But when she has that conversation, she's gonna have to make it clear. I don't want him. Can we sleep? Can I sleep with you behind his back?
Clearly, for her to believe
Because
that,
some people feel eating ain't cheating.
clearly, for her to believe that she can't have one without the other, some type of conversation has been had more than what she wrote in her letter.
Because she
Because
probably, or
how
that
does she
she just
know that?
ain't had no, she probably ain't had no conversations and she just fucking guessing. She don't know what these people do behind closed doors, obviously, or else she would know if they even swing or swung or whatever. She don't know shit. Shawnee's
Whatever,
don't know nothing. I'm
whatever.
sorry, Shawnee. She don't know anything.
She she needs to
Find somebody else to play with.
spend. She needs to, yeah, she needs to find somebody else to play with, because her best friend's brother's wife is not the ticket.
She's probably had the conversation with her best friend. Her best friend probably know all of it.
I am pretty sure she has definitely not had this conversation with her best friend, because her best friend is like, bitch, you are not sleeping with my fucking brother. I'm pretty sure she hasn't had this
I would have that
conversation.
conversation with you.
Bitch, you didn't even have that conversation with me when you were fucking my brother, so you're a goddamn.
You knew what happened. I told you.
I knew when it happened, because you were like, "Oh, I hung out with your brother," and I was like, "Oh, you hung out with him." I called him and I said, "What were you doing hanging out with her?" "Oh, we went swimming." "Y'all went swimming and did what?"
Swimming.
And he said, "We went swimming and we fucked." What you mean? She pregnant? What?
It's the
Oh,
best time to do it. It's the best time.
what? And you fucking a pregnant girl and she my friend? Like, you so trifling. No, you did not have that conversation with me, because I
He's
would
so
have cussed you out.
nasty.
I was like, "Don't fuck him. He's already." Yeah, this is the thing.
But we didn't do it.
All of
We did it
y'all,
after he was pregnant. After years later too, though, mind
it
you.
doesn't matter. Yeah, y'all did.
We
But
could have been in a relationship if she wanted.
after he had already fucked two of my other friends, you fucked him. What the fuck? No, you didn't have this conversation with me. And if you would have had this conversation with me, I would have cursed you out and said, do not fuck him. Why are you trying to fuck him? Don't fuck him. He's already fucked them other two.
Well, that was years ago.
It doesn't matter. Hey, you a goddamn liar.
Hypothetically,
You're a goddamn liar. You're the truth in you. Fucking lying whore. Reformed whore.
hypothetically, I would have mentioned it to my best friend if I wanted, you know.
Bitch,
If you weren't
mentioned
you,
it.
if you weren't
Bitch.
you and I wasn't me, if we were other people, I would have said, hey.
We were two other people?
Yeah. If it wasn't us, we was different. Mm-mm. And then if you was goddamn Jessica and I was Morena, I would say, hey Jessica, I think I'm interested in Susie. Do Susie and Jonathan, I mean, I shouldn't use Jonathan, but anyway, do Susie and Jonathan, how do they swing? Do you think they will let me be their throuple, their third? And you say,
and I would have been like, no, bitch, no, they won't, and you better not fuck them, and hell to the no. I don't even, you know what? Most of the time, and this is just different. This just goes to prove that we're more sisterly than we are friends, because half the shit that your ass used to do, we should not be fucking friends. You know, I just learned the other day because there was a conversation had. I was on a panel. Our resident life coach. What do we call Karen? What is she?
Yeah, resident life coach. Well, I would say so.
Yeah. She's like the podcast life coach. So she invited me to be on a panel with her and a group of ladies.
Okay.
She really invited both of us, but it was so last minute. I was an hour late. It was terrible.
So you didn't even bother telling me about it. I see.
Yeah, it was. We was already. It was like we were already late. It was like, yeah, we not
vacation anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you actually were on vacation. But it don't even matter because I completely forgot about it. But we'll make it's the last Monday of April is the next one.
Okay. Just keep me posted.
We'll be on time. Okay.
But anyway, bitch, what you learned?
Anyway, so it was about friendship. The conversation was about friendship. And we were talking, and I was talking about how at one point in my life, I felt like I still kind of feel like this, but you are way better. I feel like that I always was a better friend to my friends than my friends were to me. And they were talking about, well, if you feel like that, if you still feel like that, then that person is still not your friend. And I was like, well, we kind of beyond friends. Like this is how I know we're more sisterly than anything. And then a conversation that was had today was on a panel was about two friends got into an argument. They just going off on each other, going crazy off on each other. And they were like, your friends are not your real friends if y'all don't argue and fight. And I was like, me and my friends don't argue and fight. I said the only friend that I've literally had an actual argument with is you. And it's because you're my sister more than you're my friend. I don't argue with my friends. Me and my friends do not have arguments. Like if we don't agree, we like, bitch, that's some dumb shit. I don't agree. And we just move on. I said, but only person that I actually have an actual arguments with is you. Because we're more sisters than we are friends.
That's fair.
I'm just saying. Yeah. And so, I mean, I was just like, yeah. And so I can tell you right now, we definitely would have been having a whole entire argument had you had told me that you was going over to my brother's house to go fuck him while you was pregnant with my godchild in a fucking dirty ass swimming pool.
Literally, that was 30 years ago. I need you to let it go.
Yeah. It just brought this up. Shit.
Oh my God.
Nasty ass. Pregnant fucking in the swimming pool.
I think I was young and vulnerable
But you are a liar. When were you ever vulnerable? You've never been
Bitch,
vulnerable in
I'm
your
still
life.
vulnerable. I'm still vulnerable. Just like I'm shy, my manner, all that fits me. So
Bitch,
please. Anyway,
bitch,
carry on to the next shit because we're gonna be on
no,
this all
no,
day.
we're done. Just give us the closing. This is a
Yeah,
wrap because
shit,
I can't hear any more of your
you making
lies.
my head you making my head itch.
Well, shit, you making my eye twitch from all your
And
lies.
anybody, I think it's most people who don't have disagreements or arguments with other people that are in their lives, unless they're not that close. I don't I feel like they might be holding stuff in, like they don't be revealing their whole selves. Like I just
I don't
I
believe
mean, I
that
don't
is
have any
true.
arguments with my true friend. I don't have any arguments like, but I do like sometimes people are
I
more
have an
sensitive than
argument with Pooh.
others.
I've never had an argument with Pooh. I've never had an
That's
argument with Lindsay. I've never had
well,
an
because
argument
because
with Veronica.
all them might be anyway. Let me go to this
All of
closing.
them might be what?
Nothing.
Make me fight you. Make me fight
I'm not
you.
gonna say nothing because I love both of them, but both of them might be
And
people
Pooh
that
don't
don't
have
tell you
no
no.
problem. Pooh don't have a problem with putting me and telling me what it is and what it ain't.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was even saying before you let me finish. Some people are sensitive when their friend try to tell them stuff or not tell them things. Like I'm not one of those people who get upset when you run your big ass mouth. I'm not. It doesn't bother me that you yell and try to talk over me and shit because you were doing that shit for 35 years. It doesn't bother me. Now I'm just able to tune that shit out. Just like I'm sure Pooh is and Lindsay is and anybody else that's your goddamn friend who knows how you fucking are, they just be like, you know what, fuck that shit. She just gonna she's just gonna say what she's gonna say, and we just whatever we still say what we gonna say. And let that be it.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying. Like that, like I'm not saying that none of like I was telling them today, I'm not saying that me and my friends don't have disagreements. We have disagreements, but we
Yeah.
don't be screaming like screaming at each other and damn near ready to go to blows. Like we don't do that. Like I don't know. Like bitch, I just don't. Bitch, that shit whack. I don't agree with you. That shit is. You just say what you gotta say.
I don't have any well, I've only had one situation like that with somebody, and we are no longer friends. After trying to get past forgiving them for whatever shit, and then they're still on some bullshit. We're just not friends anymore. So
Right.
they might have a saying because some people are maybe so self-absorbed or so narcissistic that they can't see past their own way because everything has to be about them, and that's not the way it is. Because sometimes if I don't talk to you all week and I just talked to you on Tuesday, you're not upset with me because I've just talked to you on Tuesday. Because I had
Right.
shit to do and so have you. I'm not, my life does not revolve around calling you every fucking day.
I mean, I feel like we have phases and periods in our relationship to where we are extra needy on each other and we have to talk to each other all the time. And then we go through
Yeah,
phases where we can just only talk on Tuesdays or we can only talk through text. Like, I feel like we go through
correct.
phases in our relationship that when we are a little more needy towards each other, and then there's times when we're not. But and
Yeah, I
never
think,
ever is there ever a point that we're like, bitch, you didn't call me, and I like. I mean, we might say that to be funny, but not
yeah,
serious. Like not anything
yeah, but not,
serious.
because I understand that you're grown and you have a whole life and you work and you have a man. I'm married now and have a husband and work a job and all those things that grown people do. But I will say that it's probably almost about that time where I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like, damn, I need to hug on my friend. I need to hug on
Yeah,
my sister because it's
it
been
has
since
been. It's
Vegas.
been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been since Vegas.
Mm-mm.
I haven't seen you since Vegas.
We haven't seen each other in 2 years. I think that's a whole lot because you was at my
Two
house
years?
in December. Bitch, you was at my
Oh yeah, I
house
was
in
just at your.
December from last year.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
year
right.
before last. You were a whole liar.
Damn. Year
But
before.
it's
It's been
still,
a year.
but it has been a year, and that is definitely
Okay,
too
well,
long.
shit. That is that
Yeah,
for us.
that is long for us.
That's long.
There definitely is.
So that's a
Yeah,
long time.
we do gotta make a change. Okay, we gotta do that. We
But
need to
somebody
plan
said,
that.
all I gotta do is catch a flight. All I gotta do is get a flight. Anyway,
Yeah, it's the truth though.
uh,
That is all I gotta do.
okay.
Are you going to the baby's birthday party? April 20th.
I'm already off work on the 19th. What day is that on? Is that a Saturday?
Oh yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah,
We
cause
did.
yeah,
We did. And I
that's
need to
after
look at
Bronx's surgery.
I need to look at my I need to see how where Bronson's gonna be and how Albany's schedule runs for that and how his little mouth is gonna be. But and
Hmm.
I don't know really my work schedule, but I can kind of decipher. Let me see.
Okay, let's do the
I
closing.
should
We'll
be
do that
off
after
that.
here.
I should be off that weekend though. When I'm looking at the calendar,
Let's do the
but I don't
closing.
know.
I'm gonna have to edit this
But
all
anyway,
out.
I know because you just talking too much. Anyway, they don't care about our lives. But I think they should know. I think one show should be dedicated to us just talking about ourselves, so they know we're fucking human and real. And I do have a soft, genuine side for things. Okay, now the closing. You can follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. You can email us at naturallyunbothered2 at gmail.com. That is naturallyunbothered2 at gmail.com. Leave us a message. We welcome the feedback, comments, show ideas, and ebonites. You know how I love your advice requests, so keep them coming. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Audible, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Please make sure you are watching us on YouTube. We are not just random. Thank you, ma'ams. Subscribe, make us a regular booty call, put us in your rotation, rate us, leave us a review, and select the notification bell so you are notified every Thursday when we drop new episodes. If you are looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, look, we got some Naturally Unbothered podcast, good, wholesome t-shirts, crop tops that you might want. It's summertime, it's getting hot in here. So please get one of them at www.naturallyunbothered.com. Click that merch link. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com and click that merch link. I guess if y'all just have anything to share with us about y'all daily lives, or want us to visit one of your cities, maybe we can put up our available dates so when we can get together and travel to go to some of these other cities and hit these other cities. Somebody only wants to travel out of the country, not in the country. So I don't know what to tell y'all. So tell all your whole ass friends to tell their whole ass friends to tell their whole ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered. Oh, and if y'all just want to shoot the shit, call us at 205-308-8304. That is 205-308-8304. And just tell us what's on your mind.
All right, y'all. Until next time, thanks for listening.
Bye.